through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart, one West when I finish, one West when I start. Big shine, big glow. I be gone till November, let my bitch know. I'm back by the winter, bubbling like Crisco. I need my pockets all swollen like a lymph node. Talking out the side of your neck, get you a slit throat. I stay broke, don't care if I got $1 million. Looking down on me, I put your brains on the ceiling. Fuck kicking down the door, we bout to demo the building. Fake cats all in these groups, I wonder who ya. Shoot ya off your pulpit, hallelujah. 4-pound gun youngin' down like it's a cougar. On my feet, combat boots, or is it Puma? Words spreading around about me, none of it rumor. All truth, very big facts, very large caliber on very small gaps. Compact pistols, ladders, and all that. About to throw the switch in the Nina for rapid fire. Got the 5.7 equipped with the magnifier. Boom shakalaka equipped with the rim rocker. We ain't really got beef, yeah, Ramak would have been shot ya. The best rhymer since Pac and Big Papa. Big llama, big juice, I'm Big Jamba. Quarter tank of gas, I ride like a big timer. No informer, no sweat, not insider. My conglomerate wreck like King Tonga. No Asian pun me, no chink in armor. Remain calm throughout pain that bring trauma. Stay focused on things that bring commas. Took all pressure, applied and made diamonds. Stayed true, kept shit pure, my name honored. Paid all dues and debts and kept promise. Make sure you show respect, pay homage. I'm one West bred, one West vetted, one West pumping through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart, one West when I'm finished, one West when I start. I said I've been one West bred, one West vetted, one West pumping through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart, one West when I'm finished, one West when I start. I'm the hottest on the market, don't make me start it. I'ma pull up in a Spider-Man and Peter Parker. I remember days was trapping out the apartment. Now one West about put me up in a starship. About to fly the friendly skies in this bitch. Spit the truth on the corners, I lie a little bit. I'm a stand-up nigga, I die before I switch. Down or we up, I'm cool with who I with. I'ma be war the king and stay dangerous. Hold down the biz and fam, remain blameless. Now rappers drippy with styles we made famous. First with studs and spikes and any sin.
Yeah, don't have messed up, no. Bad news is to beat your home, nigga. Yeah. Go on, get on that ass real quick one time. 144, baby. Run that shit up, Trey.
They said you get on, you go.
One Westbrook.
Weapons of our warfare is not carnal. I was born in it. You converted. This is not for you. Weapons of our warfare is not carnal. I was born in it. You converted. This is not for you. Handle lights and teddy bears. I'm trying to leave your block romantic. Flicking off the hip, I leave the scene looking like I'm dancing. Ain't one Westworld. Best believe we not gonna stand big titties on a drum. The stick figure looking outstanding. Rip his top with the hands of the Lord. Call that God tear. Send a spear right to the sky and watch his front tear. I'm that nigga cause I run with them niggas. So let's get that clear. Don't question who say I'm the GOAT. I tell them God did. In order to be the best, you gotta beat the best. To me, that's suicide. Of course, I sound cocky to a glizzy eater. Fuck your pride. Don't need a horoscope to see I'm a star, so fuck your sign. You can believe in anything you want, but as for me and mine, God mode. I am what I am, so let's just keep in mind. Don't wanna be like Yaya Kyrie, they wanna be like I. She said she lost until she found me, and then she found a tribe, and then I make a bout face until she called me out of wine. The weapons of our warfare is not carnal. I was born in it. You converted. This is not for you. Leave an imprint of my legacy with a spot for you. No way you can endure to the end if you not loyal. Weapons of our warfare is not carnal. I was born in it. You converted. This is not for you. Leave an imprint of my legacy with a spot for you. No way you can endure to the end if you not loyal. All time, no questions asked. We come and find you. His problems, my problems, and I'm standing behind you. Stepping with style. I'm standing on shit in my product. I take on the crowd. Tell them all throw in the towel. Half moon with a silencer. Make it sound like a howl. We the shit. We about movements with a growl. Heavy is the head with the crown. When I take it, I'm proud. I get the order. Bring my sword back wet with a smile, nigga. I'm an Israelite rapper, nigga. Would never hit his wife, but I'll go at you. I make commitments to a gun if I'm talking about a tantrums. Nigga said he a stand-up dude, that mean we laughing, nigga. Jumped on the beat, start snapping, you leaving fractures. Red and green bean, I'm Gucci, you thinking fashion. There goes you for the green, and I ain't talking St. Patrick. You screaming all lives, I'm screaming all guns matter. Keep it biblical, talking in parables, cause it matter. If I say bring Jacob, I'm talking about a ladder. He was the wave till I came with the fire, no John the Baptist. Who cared you did it first? You should be worried about who after. I'm connected in any habitat, shit I adapted. Nose job on a brand new snub is all plastic. That's why I show up the court with jeans on, I'm never slacking. You a rapper turned Israelite, I'm an Israelite rapping. Weapons of our warfare is not carnal, I was born in it. You converted, this is not for you. Leave an imprint of my legacy with a spot for you. No way you can endure to the end if you not loyal. Weapons of our warfare is not carnal, I was born in it. You converted, this is not for you. Leave an imprint of my legacy with a spot for you. No way you can endure to the end if you not loyal. All time, no questions asked, we come and find you. His problem's my problem. Stepping with style, I'm standing on shit on my product. I take my pride, tell them all, throw in the towel. Throw in the towel. Heavy is the head with the crown. When I take it, I'm proud. I get the water, bring my sport back, wait with a smile, nigga.
Salaki. All right, Shalom, Israel. This is the ISUPK, so out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under command Junior Han. We've been established since 1969, and since 1969, we've been teaching Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians their true history, heritage, and culture according to the Bible. This is Friday night's Lashawan Qadash class. Salakia, let me close this door real quick. All right, Salakia. I might leave the board divided like this. Nah, I'm gonna make 3 different sections. Let's see how that go. Okay. All right, so we're gonna go over tenses. I'm gonna start from the beginning again. No. Maybe I should do possessive adjectives first. Yeah, I'll do possessive adjectives first. We'll start with that. And if we get to these tenses, then we'll do that. But it's more important that we start with these possessive adjectives because these possessive adjectives will show you how to conjugate words, how to conjugate sentences. You have to understand your possessive adjectives to understand what your subject subject pronoun is going to be, right? So I went over this before, but I'll redo it for the new brothers and sisters that we may have listening. Possessive. I may have misspelled that. Oh no, I spelled it right. Almost correct. Adjectives. Possessive adjectives is what we're going over, right? First one you have, Slovakia. And just for the sake of ease, to make it real plain and simple, we're going to use a word that this works universally with. We're going to use the word Abba, right? Abba. It means father, right? Abba means father. In the Lashawan Qadash, that is. And in the Assyrian, that is Salakia. That's in the Assyrian, Abba, right? Let me go ahead and close that up because I don't want to confuse nobody. All right. So Abba, this is what we're working with. This Abba. Now for the first possessive pronoun, we have my, right? I read it right here. My. Salakia, make sure y'all can see that. Yeah, we in the game. We too wild. All right, so for the first possessive pronoun, right, you have the word my, right, which is obviously the word my. It is unisex. It can be used for male and female. It's masculine and feminine, right? Of course, it's singular. For my, no matter what the word is, you just add ya at the end. At the end. You add ya at the end. That's ya. So father, Abba, would be Ba, Ya. My father. Abba Ya, my father. That's masculine or feminine, right? So when we're doing that, well, hold on. I'll write that in Lashawan Qadash for you real quick. So Abba Ya, Ba, Ya. My father. Abba Ya. It's my father. In the Assyrian, it's Salaki. Ba, Ya. It's my father. Right? We'll switch it up to the green. That way y'all can get time to write that down. It's gonna come a point where we're gonna probably run out of space. So I'm gonna have to erase that, but y'all should be taking notes, right? So we got my father. Next, we have yours. Oh, this green writes much better than the blue, right? We have yours. This your is masculine and feminine, right? And you add ka. Now, for possessive adjectives, what you're doing to these words, like Abba, for the word Abba for specific, but it's always the same, whatever your subject is. Your possessive adjective is always going to go at the end to show possession, who possessing it. So, Yah is for your, it's like Yah is for my father. Your father will be Ka, so it's Abba Ka, right? And your Ka is going to be, okay, or like it, or it can be, no, matter of fact, it'll never be like that. It'll be at the end of the word, so it'll always be like this. Your Ka will always be like that because at the end of the word. The end of the word is one of the special characters in the Assyrian, so it's always going to be like that, right? So for Abba Ka, you got A, Ba, Ka, right? A, Ba, Ka, Abba Ka. That's your father, masculine or feminine. In the Assyrian, you have A, Ba, and again, it's at the end of the word, so it'll never be that because it's at the end of the word. So in the Assyrian, it'll be A, Ba, Ka. Right? We'll do one more over here, and then we're gonna switch over here to that side. Can I see that side of the board? Let me see. All right, yeah, so we can see that side of the board as well. All right, so let's do one more over here. Let's do his, right? Yeah, so we do his. And this is masculine singular, right? His, masculine singular. Why? Or, so let me make this more legible. Why? Masculine singular. Masculine singular. For the word father, Abba. You want to add for his, you want to say his father. That specific brother over there, his father. If you want to say it that way, his father, you add wa to the end of it. So it would be A, Ba, Wa. Now this Wa means is. It'll show possession of it, the subject pronoun. Right? So Abba Wa. Read on Lashawan Qadash. A, Ba, Wa. And his father. And the Assyrian is A, Ba, Wa. In the Assyrian, right? It's his father. You should have that written down. We'll go ahead and start over here now. Let me see how that's. Make sure that angle is pretty good. Make sure that angle is good so you can see it well. I believe so. I think we just well. All right, let's move over here. All right, so we're gonna pick it back up with her. Right? Her. It's hot. So you change instead. Oh, Salaki. This her is singular feminine. Salaki. My OCD kicking in. Salaki. I can't just let that be that way. There you go. All right, so that her is singular feminine, right? Salakia, bear with me. Feminine and it's singular. There you go. There you go. My OCD kick in. Salakia. Bear with me. All right, so that her, right? It's ha. Right? Ha at the end of the Abba will be Abaha. Right? So ha written out, of course, it's going to be your ha character. If you've been taking notes on these classes, you should have the Lashawan Qadash and you should have the Assyrian. That's your ha. You should have these written down in your notes. We went over this a lot now. Right? So, Abaha is the word we're going for. And that means her father. Ba, ha. It means her father. Right? Salakia. Hold on. There we go. Now y'all can see it better. Abaha, it means her father. And in Lashawan Qadash, that will be ba, ha. In the Assyrian, that will be ba, ha. Right? All right. Pretty simple stuff. It's all basic, but all of it is very important to learn. What we're doing is we're taking back our culture and our language. We spent thousands of years, the better part of 400 years, away from this language. I won't say thousands because I don't know for a fact that brothers and sisters weren't still speaking this in slavery. That's a question for Officer Durakia's history class on Monday. Make sure you ask it if you need to know. But in regards to this language, though, I know for a fact it was removed from it in slavery at the very least. So for the better part of 400 years, we have not been speaking this. We have not been learning this. And this is something we need to get back to, how to communicate with the Most High. Because he communicated with our ancestors through the Lashawan Qadash. That's why all the angels had Hebrew names like Gabriel, Uriah, Michael, Allah. All the angels had Hebrew names. Christ had a Hebrew name, Yahweh Shai, not Jesus, you know. And we all in here have Hebrew names. My name is Akar Ya'ala. You know what I'm saying? All of our names have meanings. They mean something. And that's what the Most High demands that we use, that language. That language right there. This is our language that we taking back, right? All right, so we did her. Our is a very simple one. It's our. And this is masculine and feminine, plural. Our is masculine and feminine, plural. You can use that regardless of the sex of the person, right? So our is Nawa. Nawa. Nawa, right? Nawa. We're not in the Lashawan Qadash. That is Na. So like I'm gonna roll them out. That is Na. Wa. Nawa. Right? So Nawa, like I say, it means our. So like, let me turn this AC on. It's hot here. Burning up. All right. So the Nawa. So the word is Abba. We're gonna say what we say in our prayers. Abba Nawa. Abba Nawa. Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayat, Shankat, Yahweh, Malakakat, Abba Batizayim. You know, in the prayers we say this. Abba Nawa, that's the beginning of a prayer. I can't remember which prayer. Psalms 121, I believe. No, Salakia. That's the beginning of the Lord's Prayer. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim Qadash Hayah Shemka. So Abanawa in the Lashawan Qadash. Ba Na Wa. Abanawa. You connect the Na and the Wa. It's Abanawa. Not Abanawa. It's Nawa. No, it's a lot. It's not connected. Abanawa. Yeah, Abanawa. Yeah, kind of. It's a lot. I'm wrong. You don't connect it. It's Abanawa. Separate. It's a lot. It's been a long day for me. We'll get through it though. So in the Assyrian, it's Ba Na Wa. It's Abanawa, right? I think we will have time to get into one of these tenses. Let me see what time it is. Yeah, we'll have time to get into one of these tenses. We'll do the present tense. Because we only got a few more of these. I think it's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 9 of them, right? So we got 5 of them. We're about to do the 6th one now. So we got your, right? We got room, maybe, right? So we're gonna do your. Again, this your specifically is masculine, plural, right? That your ka is singular, but this your is masculine and it's plural, right? And this your is come, right? Written out, that would be ka, ma, come, right? Oh, Salakia, I didn't give y'all the Nawa, the Nawa in the Assyrian. The Nawa in the Assyrian is Na Wa. No, hold on, Salakia. So it's not a Ra. A Wa. Na Wa in the Assyrian. But the come, right? The come in the Assyrian is Ka, Ma, right? In the Assyrian. The reason I did these this way is because there ain't no room on this side. Obviously, next time I'll scoot over a little bit. So the word that we're working with, right? Abba. Abba, come. Abba, come. Right? In the Lashawan Qadash, that would be Ba, come. Ba, come. Right? In the Assyrian, Ba, come. Abba, come. Right? Y'all a second to write that down. I'm going to erase this over here. You should have these 3 written down in your notes. We can go back over them real quick just to make sure that y'all got them. My father, is masculine and feminine. So both sexes can use this. And it's the character Yah. It's Yah written down. It should be small on your paper. Make sure you always writing it down small like that. That way you can differentiate it. It's got a float. That way you know the difference between it and a rock, or it and a ka at the end. You know, it's always going to be that way. Right? So, Abba Yah. Abba is our root word, and it means father. We use abaya. We put the ya at the end to show possession. My father, right? That's the abaya and the abaya in the Assyrian Lashawan Qadash. The your is both masculine and feminine, but it's singular. Salaki. It's masculine and it's feminine, but it's masculine and feminine singular. So I can say your to a single person. That's your mother or your father, right? And that's your, it's ka. Ka, and ka is a special character in the Slakia in the Assyrian. So it's going to be elongated. It's not going to be like a regular ka. It's not going to be a C, a backwards, reverse, so-called C. It'll be a ka, with a long tail on it, right? And again, the root word is Abba. We want to say your father, so we'll say Abaka, right? Abaka, right? And then his is masculine singular, and that's wa, right? It's masculine singular. I mean, I'm talking to a single brother. I'm talking about rather a single brother, and I'll say that's his father, right? Or that's his mother, right? So we say his, and it's wa, the character wa, and the wa in the Assyrian. It's the wa in the Lashawan Qadash. And the root word again is father, abawa, abawa. You see? So y'all should have that written down, as well as this. Y'all should be writing that down if y'all don't have it written down. So now we've gone over this. I'm going to erase this. We're going to keep it moving. We got a couple more left now. We only got 3 left, matter of fact. So, right. So, we did your masculine plural. Now we'll do your feminine plural. This your, unlike the other your we just did with come, it's talking about a group of sisters. You could say this is your responsibility, talking to a group of sisters. It shows possession. Or in this specific case, we're talking about the root word father, Abba. So we can say this is your Abba. This is all of your father. You know, Command General Yohana is all of your father's sisters in the UPK. You understand? So it's just like the masculine version, except you say Khan instead of come. It's Khan. Like Akwafyan, it's always, that's the common trait you'll see. For plural versions of words, you'll see the masculine version is in either yum or come, and the feminine version will either in yan or kan. And then this person, in this case, it's kan, right? Kan is ka, na, kan, right? In the Assyrian, that will be ka, na. Oh, Salaki. See, almost made a rookie mistake right here. Why am I erasing that? Because that na is at the end of the word. So instead of being the 3, or the so-called 3, it's going to look like this. Ka. Not to be confused with the ka. You can see the difference in the slope at the top, arch, whatever you want to call it, so-called, right? So the word is Abba. It's going to look a little weird now because I wrote so high up there, but no sweat. The word is A, Ba, Kan. Right? Abba Kan. In the Assyrian, like in Lashawan Qadash, it's A, Ba, Kan. Abba Kan. In the Assyrian, that would be A, Ba, Kan. Now again, it won't be the 3. It'll be the elongated version. It's at the end of a word, right? Abba Kan. Right? Next, we have there. 2 versions of there, right? So we have there which is masculine, plural. Oh, no, Salaki. No. This there is just masculine. It's just a raw masculine there. So I'm talking about a single brother. I'll say there, right? And it's ma. Right? So you put ma at the end of the word. Right? And the Lashawan Qadash, ma. Oh, good. Yeah, by itself. So a lot. I thought it was. I'm so used to reading it and characters be long like that, they have a ha. But anyway, so it's a ma, right, by itself. And since it's at the end of the word all the time in this specific example, well, because of what we're doing, possessive adjectives, if there's a ma at the end, it'll always look like this. It'll always be a closed house, the ma, right? So the word is a, ba, ma, aba ma. It's their father. I'm talking about a single brother, that's their father. You know? It's aba ma. In the Lashawan Qadash, a, ba, ma. That's it. In the Assyrian, a, ba. Again, it's at the end of the word, so aba ma. Right? You can guess what their feminine is, right? Again, you're seeing a common trait, a common trend. Come, con. The ma and the na. The na is associated with the feminine. The ma is more often than not associated with the masculine. So if we know our their masculine is a ma, what must this be? A na, right? A na. Na. Literally the exact same situation, but with the na, right? And the na, because at the end of the word, it's going to always be the elongated version, right? In the Assyrian. So you got the word a, ba, na, right? Their father, that single sister, that singular sister's father, their father, right? Aba na. Written out in the Lashawan Qadash, a, ba, na. A, ba, na. In the Assyrian, it would be a, ba. Again, it's at the end of the word, so it's going to be longer than the rest of your characters. Aba na. Right? So let's go over these over here on the right. One more time, right? You have her, which is feminine singular. Ha. You got the ha. Your ha in the Assyrian. You have to know the Assyrian as well as the Lashawan Qadash. You have to know it. Abanawa, so like not Abanawa, Abaha means her father. It's a single sister that I'm talking about. This is her father. Abaha, right? Our, masculine, plural. It's like it's masculine and feminine, but it's plural. So it can be, it's talking about either a group of brothers, a group of sisters, or a mixture of brothers and sisters. Commander General, it's like a Commander General Yohana is Abanawa. He's all of our father. He raised all of us up out the dirt to be better than what we once were. He taught us what was taught to him by the men above him. That left him this whole glorious organization. You understand? Abanawa is the word Nawab. 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 Abanawa is our father, collectively. Masculine or feminine, or a group, collective group, both masculine and feminine. Your masculine and feminine, it's like a masculine plural is talking about a group of brothers. This is your father. How do we say that? Abba, come. Come. Abba come. Abba is our root word. You add come to the end of it. So it's Abba come, right? And then with your feminine is, like I said, you're going to learn this trick. The more you start to really just study this and see this, you'll know if it's come somewhere, then most likely for the feminine opposite, it'll be kan. You know what I'm saying? Or it'll be a ma somewhere, then it'll be a na somewhere else for feminine, right? So in the same situation as your masculine plural is come, for your feminine plural, it's a group of sisters, your father is abakan, right? Abakan for sisters. You add kan to the end of it, right? For their, which is masculine, you talk about a single brother, this is their father, right? You'll say Abba Ma. You add Ma to the end of Abba. You'll say Abba Ma. About their father, right? About their mother, it's the exact same concept with the yours. Instead of being a Ma, it'll be a Na. So it's Abba Na, right? So y'all should have all that written down. So like you. Oh yes, y'all should have all that written down. We got about how long? 20 minutes, I believe. Yeah, we got 20 minutes. So in 20 minutes, I guess I'll try to go briefly over. Not enough time. You know what? We're gonna go over some words. That list is long. I believe it's like 100 most common words. We already went over some of them. We'll go over some more of them. We'll get tenses next week. We'll start the tenses over next week. But the fundamentals are always going to be your possessive adjectives. To understand how your subject, your sentences are formed, you need to know your subject, subject pronouns. You need to know your subject pronouns. But in order to understand even that part of the Lashawan Qadash, you have to know your possessive adjectives. Otherwise, you're going to struggle. Lucky. So we're going to blow through some more of this decently long list, right? Let me see. I believe the last thing we got to was ancient. So we'll start with and, right? The word and. Simple word. Like I said earlier, that wa has a specific purpose. Sometimes that wa will be at the end of a word and it shows possession. But if it's in between two words, it's saying this and that. Yahweh, wa, Yahweh Shah. So it's this and that. The word and is going to be. It's a lot. I don't know what's up with this spot on the board. It's kind of weird. Wa is and. Wa or wa. That's your and. So if you want to formulate a sentence, you want to connect two parts of your sentence together, you'll say such, 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 such. You'll say Shammai wa Shamar. So you're saying hear and also like you'll say listen and watch. Shammai wa Shamar. Right? Next, with angel. All right. Angel, not to be confused with king, is malak. It's like a mala'ak. Ma. Hold on. I'm gonna write this one in blue. I'm gonna alternate back and forth between colors. That way y'all don't get confused. Angel, right? Ma, La, Ak. Mala'ak is angel. In the Lashawan Qadash, the word angel is written out. Ma, La, Ak. Ma, La, Ak. You connect the Ah and the Ka. It's Mala'ak. Not to be confused with king, which is Malak. Not to be confused with Malak. You have Malak, and then you have Mala'ak. Angel and king. It's two different words, right? So in the Assyrian, that would be open house, Ma, La, Ah, and because the Ka is at the end, Ka, Mala'ak in the Assyrian, right? We did anoint already. Appoint. We'll do appoint. Right. Word appoint. Right. What is the word appoint? Wa'id. Wa'id. Right. Wa'ida. Wa'id. Right. And the Lashawan Qadash. In the Assyrian, it would be Wa. It would be Wa. I. Wa'id. It's anoint. It's like not anoint, appoint. To appoint somebody over something is what that word is. What that word means. Appoint. It's to delegate something or someone to a specific cause or purpose. That's what appoint means, right? Approach. You need to be cautious if you wear purple on how you approach one of the priests and prophets of the Lord. I think I spelled approach wrong. I did. I misspelled it. It's a lot. That don't change the fact that you still need to be very, very cautious on how you approach. What the heck is it? Lock you. You need to be very careful how you approach the priests and prophets of the Lord. The Lord don't deal with that. He will deal with you for them in the wrong way. The word approach is nagash. You need to use caution on how they approach you, how they nagash the priests and prophets of the Lord, right? Nagash, right? So that would be na, ga, sha, na, gash, right? And Lashawan Qadash. And in the Assyrian, it would be na, ga, sha, nagash in the Assyrian, right? We'll get one more. Around. I don't want nobody around me wearing purple. That's not brotherhood. Them brothers ain't brotherly. You can't be around me in purple. It's a lot. You better wear violet. You better wear lavender. Don't wear purple around me. It's a lot. Around, right? Sabaya. Sa. Ba. Ya. Right? That's what the word around is in the Lashawan Qadash. Written out, it would be Sa. Ba. Ya. Sa. Ba. Ya. All broken up, right? In the Assyrian, that would be Sa. Ba. Ya. Remember, your Ya is going to float. It's got to float, otherwise that's not a Ya. It can't be the same size. The same size, that's a Ra. It's a lot. So I'm going to give y'all a second to go ahead and write that down real quick. I'll probably go down to the end of the board. I'll go ahead and go down to the end of the board. We got time. We'll go ahead, at the very least, try to get through these A's. We got a range, right? Arrange, right? To arrange something is like to schedule something, to set something up, to move pieces into place. You arrange things, right? To arrange is Sadar. Sa. Dar. Right? In the Lashawan Qadash, Sadar will be Sa. Da. Ra. Sa. Dar. Right? In the Assyrian, Sadar is Sa. Da. Ra. Sadar. Right? Let me see. Next, we have artists. Some brothers in the school are very, very talented music artists, web designer artists, everything. Brothers are very multifaceted in the truth. The Lord brings out those spiritual gift in here. He puts it to, it makes it show. And some brothers don't even know what their spiritual gift is until they get here. Then they find out, oh, I'm actually good at this. I actually like doing this. And they turn around and end up becoming good at it. And they fall in love with it. It becomes their craft, you know? So don't ever knock what the Lord might have in store for you just because you don't know what you know how to do. You don't know what you like to do, right? So the word artist is Ta. Za. Yar. So you can say that brother is Tazayar. That brother is a Tazayar. He's an artist. The sister is an artist. He's a Tazayar. Tazayar, written on the Lashawan Qadash. This isn't Taza. This is Tazayar. So it won't be this. That's the Taza. It's Ta. Za. Ya. Ra. Ta. Za. Yar. In the Lashawan Qadash. In the Assyrian, that will be Ta. Za. Ya. Remember, it's got to be small. Ra. And that's why it's got to be small. Because if it wasn't small, that Ra would look, that's like that Ya would look just like that Ra. It's Tazayar. Right? Give y'all a second to write all of those down. If you haven't been following along, or if I was in the way of the camera, we're going to go ahead and end the class. Again. And Wa. Angel. Mala'ak. Not Malak. Not Malak. Malak is king. But angel is Mala'ak. Appoint. Wa'id. Approach. Nagash. Around. Sabaya. Arrange. Sadar. Artist. Tazayar. Not Tazayar. Tazayar. Ta-za-yar. You have to pronounce the ta and the za individually, because otherwise you end up with taza-yar. That doesn't mean that doesn't mean artist, right? So with that, it's the ISUPK, so out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Command General Yohana. We've been established since 1969, and since 1969 we've been teaching so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians their true history, heritage, and culture according to the Bible. This is their Friday night Lashawan Qadash class, and that's my time. Shalom.
All right, this is Rudy Speech, man. We got Captain Tower in the building. Yeah. So, Cap, man, let us know where you from.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all having me, man, on Rudy Speech, man. Understand, I break it down right quick,
don't forget it. 1 West in my brain, 1 West in my heart, 1 West when I finish, 1 West when I start. Big shine, big glow. I be gone till November, let my bitch know. I'm back by the winter, bubbling like Crisco. I need my pockets all swollen like a lymph node. Talking out the side of your neck, get you a slit throat. I stay broke, don't care if I got $1 million. Looking down on me, I put your brains on the ceiling. Fuck kicking down the door, we bout to demo the building. Fake cats all in these groups, I wonder who ya. Shoot ya off your pulpit, hallelujah. 4-pound gun youngin' down like it's a cougar. On my feet, combat boots, or is it Puma? Words spreading around about me, none of it rumor. All truth, very big facts, very large caliber on very small gaps. Compact pistols, ladders, and all that. About to throw the switch in the Nina for rapid fire. Got the 5.7 equipped with the magnifier. Boom shakalaka equipped with the rim rocker. We ain't really got beef, yeah, Ramak with a bin shot ya. The best rhymer since Pac and Big Papa. Big llama, big juice, I'm Big Jamba. Quarter tank of gas, I ride like a big timer. No informer, no sweat, not insider. My conglomerate wreck like King Tonga. No Asian pun me, no chink in armor. Remain calm throughout pain that bring drama. Stay focused on things that bring commas. Took all pressure, applied and made diamonds. Stayed true, kept shit pure, my name honored. Paid all dues and debts and kept promise. Make sure you show respect, pay homage. I'm 1 West bred, 1 West vetted, 1 West pumping through my blood, don't forget it. 1 West in my brain, 1 West in my heart, 1 West when I'm finished, 1 West when I start. I said I've been 1 West bred, 1 West vetted, 1 West pumping through my blood, don't forget it. 1 West in my brain, 1 West in my heart, 1 West when I'm finished, 1 West when I start. I'm the hottest on the market, don't make me start it. I'ma pull up in a Spider-Man and Peter Parker. I remember days was trapping out the apartment. Now 1 West about put me up in a starship. About to fly to friendly skies in this bitch. Spit the truth on the corners, I lie a little bit. I'm a stand-up nigga, I die before I switch. Down or we up, I'm cool with who I with. I'ma be war the king and stay dangerous. Hold down the biz and fam, remain blameless. Now rappers drippy with styles we made famous. First with studs and spikes in any city. Designing charge a stack for shit that can't fit me. Had fringes on my coattail way before Jimmy. Funny how the general ain't even see a penny. Better show respect, get smoked like a chimney. Keep my name out your mouth, don't even think it. Send a real Smith at y'all, no Jada Pinkett. Both ball heads, my grain $1.50. Lost my man to the game, that pain that stuck with me. Had to find a cheat code to the street though, cause them niggas getting fouled, shoot you like a free throw. Keep spitting acid like a Mino, and the nigga be the nicest with a mean flow. Try to ride my wave, you gon' need a speedboat. I'm hot like 100 degrees in a peacoat. Scarf in the sweater, I embark every letter. It's UPK, not a part, but together. Homie, I've been 1 West bred, 1 West vetted, 1 West pumping through my blood, don't forget it. 1 West in my brain, 1 West in my heart, 1 West when I'm finished, 1 West when I start. 1 West bred, 1 West vetted, 1 West pumping through my blood, don't forget it. 1 West in my brain, 1 West in my heart, 1 West when I'm finished, 1 West.
Westbrook.
Weapons of our warfare is not carnal, I was born in it. You converted, this is not for you. Weapons of our warfare is not carnal, I was born in it. You converted, this is not for you. Handle lights and teddy bears, I'm trying to leave your block romantic. Flicking off the hip, I leave the scene looking like I'm dancing. Ain't one Westworld, best believe we not gon' stamp it. Titties on a drum, the stick figure looking outstanding. Rip his top with the hands of the Lord, call that God tears. Send a spear right to the sky and watch his front tear. I'm that nigga cause I run with them niggas, so let's get that clear. Don't question who say I'm the GOAT. I tell them God did. In order to be the best, you gotta beat the best. To me, that's suicide. Of course, I sound cocky to a glizzy eater. Fuck your pride. Don't need a horoscope to see I'm a star, so fuck your sign. You can believe in anything you want, but as for me and mine, God mode. I am what I am, so let's just keep in mind. Don't wanna be like yeah, Kyrie, they wanna be like I. She said she lost until she found me, and then she found a tribe, and then I make a bout face until she called me out of wine. The weapons of our warfare is not carnal. I was born in it. You converted. This is not for you. Leave an imprint of my legacy with a spot for you. No way you can endure to the end if you not loyal. Weapons of our warfare is not carnal. I was born in it. You converted. This is not for you. Leave an imprint of my legacy with a spot for you. No way you can endure to the end if you not loyal. All time, no questions asked. We come and find you. His problems, my problems, and I'm standing behind you. Stepping with style. I'm standing on shit of my product. I take on the crowd. Tell them all throw in the towel. Half moon with a silencer. Make it sound like a howl. We the shit. We about movements with a growl. Heavy is the head with the crown. When I take it, I'm proud. I get the order. Bring my sword back wet with a smile, nigga. I'm an Israelite rapper, nigga. Would never hit his wife, but I'll go at you. I make commitments to a gun if I'm talking about a tantrums. Nigga said he a stand